So I'm going to show you guys a little easier way sometimes than just plugging and chugging in here, doing it this way. Okay? And what we can do is we can figure out where this point is right here, okay? Which is the midpoint right there. It's called the axis of symmetry. Okay. The axis of symmetry is always negative b over 2a. Bailey, are you with me on this, man? Okay. So in this case, what is negative b in this case up here, Bailey? What is it?
6.
Yeah, it's negative 6, right? Because it's negative b, right?
Wait, what is negative b over what?
Over 2a. Sorry about that. I know it looks like a 9, but you guys know I don't write those little letters very well. Okay. Alright. Paula, what is a in this case?
I don't know.
Here you go, kiddo.
X.
1. Yeah, it's the number that's in front of x squared, right? Okay. So in this case, the axis of symmetry would be negative 3. So if we were to graph this, 1, 2, 3, at negative 3, right here, that's going to be where that parabola goes around. It's going to go in a direction like this. It's a positive 1, so we know that it's going to be an upward graph, right? Does that make sense? All right. And now if we take this number, negative 3, and you plug it into here, all right? So everybody plug negative 3 into here, and we find what is called the vertex. Plug in the axis of symmetry, which was negative 3, into your formula, and we will get the vertex, which in this case will be the minimum. Okay? Yes?
Where do you put the negative 3?
Plug it back into the formula. Okay? In for x.
Oh.
Yep. Okay? So in this case here, I've got 9.
Did you
Negative 1, is that what you got? Liv, is that what you got? Yeah? Paula's got that? Michael, is that what you got? Yeah. Okay, Cecilia, how are we doing? Working on it? Okay. So right there, I know my minimum, and I know it's an upward graph, and I know where the axis of symmetry is. I have the basic idea of where, how this graph looks. And this point right here is negative 3, negative 1. Okay. Now, again, if I want to pop in all these numbers, then I can get a really accurate graph at that point. Okay?
So the vertex is the minimum.
Minimum, good. Now, if it's upside down, then it's the maximum, right? Okay? It's that that point right there where it shifts from one side to the other. Remember, we're working with an x squared, right? And so negative 1 and positive 1 are going to give us the same value, right? We're just going to see it come up this way. Okay. Does that make sense, guys? Yeah, let's try another one, and we'll use the axis of symmetry again. find the axis of symmetry. What does the axis of symmetry equal, Damien? What is it? Is the formula right there? What is it? Negative b over 2a. Negative b over 2a. Negative b over 2a. Negative b over 2a. Can't say it enough. Damien, that's for you. Alright? Gotta know that, buddy. Okay, so what's negative b, Damien?
6.
Negative 6, right? Alright. There you go. Stuart, what's A? 3 it is. What's it equal? What did it get?
-1.
-1. Awesome. You guys are all over this.
Oh, wow.
-6 over 6, right? -1. You okay with that one? Okay, good. All right. So -1. So right now, we know at -1, this is going to be our axis of symmetry. So Damien, how will I find, okay, how will I find the vertex of this one, right? It's going to be a minimum. How am I going to find that? Nicole, how did you find it?
You put it in the equation.
You put -1 in as x? No? Oh, sorry, I didn't write this right. Sorry. Okay. All right. So you just plug in -1 in there. Okay, what? Caitlin, did you plug in -1?
Yeah.
And what did you get?
I got 13.
You got 13? Yeah. Is that what you got, Chris? Yeah? Sarah, is that what you got? Still working on it? Is that what you got? I got 13 as well. No problem, guys? No problem? Let's do a little bit harder one. Hoon, you ready for a harder one?